A.D.A, begin surgery protocol.
Well, hello there, handsome. Ready to put your life in my hands? Don't worry, I've been told I have a delicate touch.
Why is this so scary?
Calibration is complete. My vision system is online and ready to explore your inner workings.
Begin operation on my brain. A.D.A, begin operation. This video was sponsored by J.A.R.V.I S. So my original plan was to make a robot that could beat the game Operation. But I quickly realized how hard it would be to make a robot that could grab those little tiny pieces out of the Game Boy. So I decided to go bigger, a lot bigger. Scrap the Operation idea and make a robot that can operate on me. So the first thing that I want to build out is the frame. And the most important thing when it comes to making a surgical robot is, of course, it being as accurate as possible. So we're going to be building the frame out of aluminum extrusion. I also went ahead and got these rollers that slot into the aluminum, so it gives us an easy way to start moving the gantry. Okay, so with the rollers on, the next step is making it move. And we're gonna do that by using a brushless motor paired with an encoder. And if you don't know what an encoder is, it tracks the exact positioning of our motor, so we always know where it's at. But the motor by itself isn't enough. We're gonna pair the motor with something called a planetary gearbox, which is gonna reduce the overall top speed of the motor, but what we lose in speed, we're gonna gain in precision and a lot of torque. Okay, so now we're gonna slap our motor on probably right about here and set up our pulley system so we can get this moving. Nice! Let's go. Okay, so the x-axis is done. So next, we're gonna work on the y-axis and we're gonna do something similar, but just a tiny bit different. The big difference between the x-axis and the y-axis is that the x-axis, the motor is just mounted to the side. With the y-axis, we designed this cart, and what we're gonna do is mount the motor on top of this cart. Okay, so everything was going well, but then my brain started working again, and I realized we have a very big problem. So the problem is that now that the motor is actually moving across the gantry, if we have the motor's weight all the way over to this side, and we do some fast movements like this, it kind of slings back and forth, and you can kind of hear it cracking. Did I just break it that easily? Yeah. And it just breaks. Exactly. So, I didn't even mean to break it. So what we have now is what I hope is the final redesign. So obviously we have two motors on both sides. Each can move independently. But before we add our y-axis, we need to do one very important step, and that is syncing up both these motors so they move in unison. So in order to sync up both motors, we're gonna use a very special piece of hardware called an Arduino. So what we're gonna do is use the Arduino to calibrate the positioning of both motors, and then after we have the starting position of both motors, we can make sure that they always stay synced up with each other's movement. So we have both motors hooked up to the Arduino. So let's do a quick test and just make sure that they're both synced up. Let's move 25. Oh! Wait, what happened? Okay, take two. -5. Oh my gosh. Third time's the charm. Let's try it. 25. Okay. 5. Nice. Let's go. Oh. So I think we're honestly in a pretty good spot. But before I do anything else, we need to do some housekeeping, and that's working on this wire management. And that's where today's sponsor comes in, JLC PCB. JLC PCB is an industry-leading PCB manufacturer that makes it super easy to get your own custom PCBs. All you have to do is go to their website and upload your Gerber file, and they have a wide array of options. You can have a standard PCB. You can even make a flexible PCB. And for any high precision use cases, you can have up to 32 layers. And the absolute best part about all this is you can have your custom design built in 24 hours. And if all that wasn't enough, PCBs make electrical work and wire management a lot safer as well, so you don't end up like me in the past, having fire start almost every project. So if you need your own custom PCB made, click the link in the description. Okay, so now that we have the X-axis working, we really just have to repeat the same exact thing in the Y-axis. But I know what you're probably thinking, okay, that's the X-axis, that's the Y-axis, but what about the Z? So here's what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is take this linear actuator and stick it right on the Y-axis. So now, all we have to do is give this some power, and it extends, and then it retracts. And now we need to start thinking about how we're gonna pick things up. So we're gonna use this vacuum pump paired with a suction cup. So when the linear actuator extends, it's gonna pick up whatever object we need. And when the suction cup hits the limit switch, it's gonna know to retract back. Okay, and with that, I think we're good to go. So let's test the robot. We're gonna pretend this is my brain and we're gonna operate on it. Let's run it. Okay, it's calibrating. Slowly but surely, wherever I move my mouse on this white background, it should move. Yes! Yo! Okay. Yes! Yo, this is so stupid. Right in the middle? Okay, all right. Moment of truth. Let's operate on the brain. Vacuum pumps on. Come on. Yes! Okay, drop it in. You got it. Be delicate. Be delicate. Is it perfect? Full! So with the robot in a pretty good spot, it's time for the really interesting part, and that is making it be controlled by AI. And if you have no clue at all how we're gonna do this, I have one word for you, and her name is A.D.A. And if you don't know who A.D.A is, she's basically my own version of J.A.R.V.I.S, and she could do a lot of cool things. A.D.A, it's been a while. How have you been?
Oh, Sir Naz. I've been ever so fantastic, thank you for asking.
Can you do me a favor and tell me the weather in Atlanta?
But of course, my dearest Sir Naz. Let me just peek outside for you, shall I? Right then, darling, it's partly cloudy in Atlanta, with a temperature of 91 degrees Fahrenheit and no rain.
A.D.A, how many fingers do I have up?
Now you're testing my observation skills, are you? Judging by the picture, sir, you've got one finger up. Always aiming for number one, I see.
What about now?
All right, let's see here. Now you've got 4 fingers up. It's quite a handful, isn't it, sir?
How many fingers do I have up now?
All right, sir, let me put on my Sherlock Holmes hat. Ah, I don't see any fingers up. Are you hiding them from me, perhaps?
So, as you guys can already see, A.D.A already has some amazing capabilities, but she can't do surgery yet. So, let's make A.D.A into a world-renowned surgeon. So, step number 1 is to move A.D.A's vision onto the surgical robot. And then we're gonna need to train A.D.A to recognize our organs. And we're gonna do this by training a computer vision model on our own data set. In order to get the best data, we're going to take a lot of pictures. But after the pictures are taken, the next thing that we have to do is do a whole bunch of labeling. We need to label each object in the picture. And we're doing this because this is the exact information that the model is going to be trained on, so you have to make sure you mark and label everything correctly. Then lastly, all we have to do is train the model for 100 epochs, and that basically means 100 training sessions, and now we should be able to detect the objects that we want. And with that, now it's time for the final step, combining AI with machine. And we're gonna do that by something called function calling. So let's say we write a function called find organ. And we can tell A.D.A, hey A.D.A, can you find my heart? And she will decide whether she will need to call the function or not. And if she does need to call the function, which organ to pass through to search for. A.D.A, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Just a little antsy to get started on this self-surgery adventure with you. What's the first step, doctor?
First, let's begin calibration.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Calibrating the surgical robot now. Hope you've got a steady hand, because I'm about to make sure our robotic assistant does. Calibration complete. The robot's all warmed up and ready to go, just like me. What organ are we looking for first?
What? What? Find my heart.
Found it. Your heart has been located once again. It's all
Ada, begin operation. Yes.
Operation command sent.
Yes.
Now diligently working on your heart.
Come on.
You're really putting that ticker.
So close. Come on, get in there.
I'm here for you every step of the way. So don't hesitate to
Yes.
anything else.
Yes.
Great team, you and I. Operating on heart.
Yes.
Along the way.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, and with that, I honestly think like Ada's ready for her first live patient, so let's do it. But before we get to the actual surgery, if you're liking the video, make sure you give the video a like. And if you want to see more of my content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to go even a step further and see extra content between my long gaps from posting a video, make sure you become a channel member because I'm posting a lot of behind the scenes stuff on there. Ada, find my liver.
I've located the liver. It's looking good if I do say so myself. Are you ready for me to begin the operation?
Ada, begin operation.
Operation command sent. I'm now performing the requested
Yes!
on your liver.
Yes!
Just relax and leave.
Yes!
I'm practically a liver whisperer.
Yes! Ada, find my stomach.
I've successfully relocated your stomach. It's still there, no worries. Are we good to continue with the current operation, or would you like to do something else with it?
Begin operation.
Operation command sent. I'm back to work on your stomach. It's like we're a well-oiled surgical team.
No! Ada, find stomach.
I've successfully located your stomach once more. It's still right where it should be, safe and sound. Is there anything else I can do for you and your stomach today? Perhaps we should give it a break from all this finding.
Operate on the stomach again. Come on.
Operation command sent. I'm diligently working on your stomach again. A
No!
long-term relationship, your stomach and I.
We'll skip the stomach for now. Ada, find my heart.
I've successfully located your heart once more. It's still beating strongly, just as it should be. What would you like to do with it now? Are we going to operate or just admire its resilience?
Begin operation.
Operation command sent. I'm now carefully operating on your brain.
Yes!
I'm literally thinking inside the box.
Yes!
Skull.
Find my brain.
I've successfully relocated your brain. It's right where we left it. Are you ready to proceed with an operation on it, or would you like to explore other options for your brilliant mind?
Begin operation.
Operation command sent.
Oh my gosh!
Operation. You can rest easy.
Yes!
Your most vital organ is in my very capable, well, robotic hands.
All right. Ada, I'm gonna need you to find the stomach again. Please work this time, please work.
I've located your stomach. It's looking good and ready for its close-up.
Begin operation and make sure you pick it up.
Operation command sent. I'm now diligently working on your stomach.
No!
Perfectly attended to.
I don't know why this one didn't work. Ugh. And that is it for this video. But if you are interested in how I made Ada, click this video here.